Welcome back to day number 159 of 500. If you guys don't know who I am or what I do, it's on challenge I'm doing for myself. Post 500 days straight in a row, no matter what. Be consistent and get a video up. And today's video is going to be a little bit different in a sense of we're just going to sit here and we're just going to chat and we're just going to talk about the goals that I have for myself throughout these 500 days. And I've got them all written down here in this notebook I got. And I did it, one, to kind of keep myself honest and make sure that I have them set and I know what they are, and two, that way make this video and then boom, it's out there and I can actually see it and everyone can hold me accountable for it, right? We can see if I actually reach these goals by day 500 or not. And the plan is to hit all of them. Hopefully we hit all of them. If we don't, oh well, but there's some that I have to hit and I'm going to make myself hit them, and then there's others it's not really in my control if I hit it, right? So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new and you haven't seen me before, consider subscribing down below and dropping a like on the video. And that kind of brings us into our first goal here. It wasn't the first on the list. It's actually towards the bottom of the list because it's one of the last ones that I thought about adding. That's the first one we can talk about. So our first goal is reaching 1,000 subs by the end of this 500-day challenge, and currently we are at 167 subscribers and we are on day number 158. That's what I wrote down because the last video I posted was 158. This is 159 right here, so technically 167 on day 159. So that means we have to get a lot more before day 500. I think it's possible, I really do, and I think I can get there. But it means I gotta improve my content and I gotta put better stuff out there and make people want to subscribe to the channel. So again, if you guys are new, please subscribe, help me out. Anyways, so there's that. A lot of these goals kind of go hand in hand with each other, so we might overlap on some of them here and there, but it'll be alright. It's kind of the most obvious goal here that I have written down. The very first one I wrote down under day 500 goals is just post 500 days straight. I mean, that's the whole point of this challenge, right? If you go back to the very first video I posted for this challenge, that's what it was, post 500 days straight. That's my goal here, that's my challenge, so pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have much else to deep delve into that one. It's pretty much all there is to it. I gotta post 500 days straight no matter what. And yeah, that means if I'm going on trips or doing anything like, let's say, for example, this week, I found out I don't have slow pitch on Monday. Cool, that's awesome. So that means I don't have to pre-record for that day, but I still have to pre-record for Tuesday because I don't have time to make a video, so I gotta pre-record for that. And let's say later in the summer, I'm gonna be going on a trip with my boys. I'm gonna have to pre-record. I'm not gonna be able to get a video up every day then, so I'm gonna have to pre-record. So whatever means necessary, just get up 500 days straight, make it happen. Like I said, pretty self-explanatory, kind of the main point of this entire challenge, so not a whole lot else to add to that one. The next one we have, and the one that I am most focused on, and I know my mother is definitely most focused on for me, is graduating college and getting my college degree. That is the other big goal we have. So these two right here are probably my two biggest goals that I have for myself, is at the end of this 500 days, if I did my math correctly, day number 500 should be when I graduate college, or it'll be around there. And I said that in my very first video too. I don't know exactly which day my college graduation is going to be on, but it'll be around there. So it'll either be on day 500 or just past 500. We'll still make videos if it's not on 500 and it's just past it, or if it's just short, then I done goofed, I think, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on 500 or past it. But we can make it work either way, as long as we get that college degree. That's all that matters here. As long as we get that degree. Already halfway through. I got one of my 2 years done. And also something I haven't talked about is I might be going and getting another degree, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So we'll mention that another time when it gets closer to it, but we might be delving into getting 2 degrees at once. We'll just have to see. But this is the one I'm focused on right now. It's the one I'm currently doing. So that's our second main goal there. Those are our 2 main goals. And then, of course, the one we already mentioned about getting 1,000 subs by day 500. And then moving on to the next one, we have improve our setup. And what do I mean by this? Well, I've been talking about it here recently for sure, and I want to get a high-end PC. That way, because I have a computer right now, right? That's how I edit all these videos, is on there on my editing software. But I can't actually record any games that I want to play on there, or I can't even play the games. For example, I can't even play Apex Legends. I can't even play Call of Duty. And Black Ops 7 just got confirmed today, by the way. Oh my gosh, it made me so sad I won't be able to play it while at college because our internet's just bugging and they won't let us play it. I don't know what the problem is. It just doesn't work, but unless it starts working again, because it used to. That'd be pretty clutch. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that being the case though, because I just don't really see a world where it does start working again. But if it does, I'm definitely not gonna complain, because I love Black Ops 7. I would love to grind it. I would love to post that content, right? That's why I need that high-end PC, so I can post that content, because I would love to do that. In Apex, I play Apex dang near every night. I would love to post that content. Well, apparently the wind is deciding that it needs to pick up right now, so let's move inside and then we'll continue with this segment. a little bit of a bummer there. I kind of waited for the weather to die down so that way I could record this all outside, because I thought it'd be, you know, just some beautiful scenery and everything. But oh well, I guess we'll have to do the rest in here in my room, which isn't a bad deal. It's just in the middle of me talking about having an improved setup, this does not help my case, especially since the next thing I have on here for my list on improving my setup to go along with having the high-end PC is improved audio. And what I really mean by this, because it's not like, you know, this camera mic, it's not like I can change it, it's not like I can make it better, but I would love to have better audio in terms of, say, if I'm able to record video games. That'd be great. Or, like our wireless mics that are coming in, that'll be improved audio from the audio we already have. That'll be great. And then just for myself as well, in post and editing and having to improve on certain things, or, you know, block out certain noises but make other noises more amplified, whatever the case may be, just improve at that aspect of it as well. So that's on there. What do we got next here? Oh, improved editing / editing style. See what I mean? These kind of just play into each other. So improved editing / editing style. I don't really know how I'm going to do this one. Honestly, I think, just comes with repetition and trying new things. That's why I'm really excited and why I really want to get a high-end PC. That way I can record all the video games I play, because that is a completely separate style of editing compared to this, right? All this is really cut the clips where I want it, split it, delete it, drag it all together where I want it, and make the video just like that. Whereas gaming, you can add memes, you can add different sound effects, which you can still do all these things with IRL content, right? But it doesn't fit my vibe. It doesn't fit my flow of how I make my IRL content, if that makes sense. But my gaming content, I love that kind of stuff. I love watching those videos. I love making those videos, even if it takes me a long time, because I don't know a lot of tricks of the trade, right? I don't really know how to do it, so it might take me a while, but I love making them, and I would love to improve at that. So if I can get the high-end PC, if I can record those video games that I want, if I can, you know, make a Black Ops 6 video, or Black Ops 7, I would guess would be more realistic considering it's going to come out when I'm getting my new PC. If I can make that content and then edit it and make a funny moments video or something like that with my friends, boom, push that out, play Apex, boom, you know, post us getting a 20 kill victory. Oh my gosh, the other day we had a 20 kill victory. It was insane. One of my friends only had 400 damage, 0 kills, and we had a 20 kill win. We go to third of the lobby and you had 400 damage? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Imagine that being a video. That would be hilarious, and that would be hype to watch. We went crazy, but I can't record it. I can't do it. Literally can't do it, because I play these games on my gaming laptop, which no problem. Love it. Very blessed to have it. But I would love to be able to record, and to be able to do that, I need to get a high-end PC so I can play it and record on the PC. Again, all these go together. Then we could have a complete switch up, and this is something I can do right now, is play Rocket League and record that and edit it. I had that one, I'm gonna say video, it wasn't even a video that I did with Colin, you guys never even saw it. I included it in one video I have posted on here. It's called This Video Contains Rocket League. It's literally just a 1-minute clip of me and him playing, and I was gonna start a new series. It was gonna be called Boosted Buddies, but this was way before I started this 500-day challenge. Now if I did it, I literally just wouldn't have time to edit like that every single day. That's what I mean. If I had those reps and repetition edit, I could, but I don't, and so it takes me a long time to do that form of editing. So right now, we can't do that, but by the end of this challenge, hopefully we can, and we can include that in, and we can diversify our content, which is our next point. So it just leads us right into it again, just literally layers into each other. Like, these are all goals I got for myself that I want to hit. By diversifying my content, what do I mean? Well, one, vlogs, boom, what we usually do. A lot of gym content for the summer. Once college starts, won't be gym content. It'll be back to what we were doing before, kind of in my apartment, kind of cooking cut comms, if you want to call it that. And I really wish I could do some gym content, but our school name's plastered everywhere. I just don't really want to, put that out there right now. When I graduate, of course, it'll be all over in that video, but I don't really care then, right? It doesn't really matter to me, but I don't know, man. It just, I really love making gym content here at home, in my home gym. And so the fact that I won't be able to do it after summer, except for weekends, obviously I can still do it on weekends. I did that before. Just, I don't know, kind of disappoints me a little bit, because I honestly do love making that style of video, and I'm going to make one later today, actually, because I need to, get that one video pre-recorded ahead. So that's what we're going to do, is hit shoulders and back, and if I can't do that while I'm in college, shoot, it just brings me down a bit. And it definitely doesn't help that they just play music 24/7 over the speakers at the gym. because now I really can't record there. You know, even if our school wasn't blasted everywhere, I just get copyrighted, and I don't want that to happen. So kind of just have to avoid it, and we just go to our apartment. That's why you guys would see a lot of me filming in the car. I'd go to class, literally just hard cut back to me in my car, talk about going to the gym, hard cut back out of the gym in the car again, and me and Colin would talk, or I would talk a little bit, and then we'd go back to my place, and we would just cook our meal for the day, and that'd really be the video. And honestly, I'm thinking that's probably going to be a lot of what the content will be still, even going into my next school year once summer is over, unless I make this happen and I get this high-end PC already and I can already record the gaming content. Oh yeah, and this is where the next point of diversifying my content comes in, because I've got video games listed next. So vlogs, video games, and the next two I have listed are just IRL challenges or IRL adventures / trips. So what I mean by that is, if I do anything of that sort, I would bring you guys along with it. I would record it, I would make it into a video, and that would give more diversity rather than just gym content, just cooking content, just whatever my usual is. I can go out of the ordinary and do more things. I wouldn't say out of my comfort zone, because I'm comfortable doing these things. It's just I haven't, right? I haven't, and I've just stuck to what I know I can do. And that's kind of the whole point, is I want to make it more diverse and make it so that I can record whatever and know that I can do it rather than just gym content. But again, I love making it, so I have no complaints if I just make gym content forever. But we should try and do the other things. So as long as all these goals go according to plan, and we can start with this high-end PC, we can get to recording the video games, we can start pumping out those videos, then this begs the question, could I upload more than once a day? I could already, probably, right? It would just be a lot of sit down like this, and I don't really want to post that. Just me personally, I don't know if you guys would want to watch it or not. I don't really care though, because I personally don't want to post it. I wouldn't enjoy doing that. But if I could do double dayers, where I do one IRL video, you know, whether it's going to the gym because I'm back at home, or just doing my normal like talk videos with cooking up in my apartment in college because I can't record at the gym, and then make another video that same day of me playing video games, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. So if I can make that content, I personally would love to do that, and that's something that I would honestly really love to do. So if we can achieve that when I get a new PC, I'm going to try my hardest to do it. And the last thing I have written on here, because that kind of covers everything that I've already went over, but it brings me back to the very first thing I mentioned, which is reach 1,000 subscribers, because this is the last one I wrote down. And I think if I could post those double dayers, if I could have that diverse content where I do, you know, some IRL and I do video games, bring both of them together, have that solid community around me, this would help so much in reaching 1,000 subs. But doing this in the 500 days I have, shoot, what are we at? 167, 1,000. So what's that leave us to get? Another 833, right? I did that math right. 833 more we need to get. And how many days in are we? This will be 159. So 500 minus 159. So we have 59. Oh my gosh, someone help me out. 41, right? 341 more days. So we have just under a year. Whoa. Now that does not seem right. I've been making videos that long already that I have just under a year left on my 500. Whoa, this does not seem real. If I did my math right on that, which someone should double check me, but if I did my math right just real quick mentally, and that's all we have left, that's crazy. I feel like these 500 days are going to be over sooner than I know it, and maybe these goals aren't realistic, but I really think they are. I think I have enough time that I can make it happen once I'm back in school. And I say that, but again, I'm going to have a longer schedule for school this year. I'm going to have more classes, so it's going to take more time, more homework, more time consumed at that. And it's going to leave me less time to make these videos and achieve all these goals. So maybe some days that it would be like where I don't double upload and I just do, you know, a cooking video for that day, or maybe I just do a gaming video. Or if it really does all work out well and I can do the double dayers, oh my gosh, I would love it. I don't think you guys understand. I would genuinely love to do that. And if I could build a community around that, I would be so happy as a human and as someone who's creating content to see that work out. That'd be a dream come true for me. So I'm not sure how achievable all these goals will be, whether I'm going to reach them all, but these are what I have written down right now. I know I'll probably have some to add to here and whatnot as I go through this challenge, so don't even worry about that. And one that I didn't have written down, but is a very big goal of mine, if you guys can't tell already, is have a good physique by the end of this. And not really necessarily by the end of this, but just a good physique and keep it that way, because I've been working hard at it. I'm really trying my best. We're trying to get, you know, swole here, but we're also trying to get lean at the same time. So It's taken a long time, and I can't really write it down because I don't know what the exact goal is going to be. Whether it is literally just get lean and get a six-pack, or if it is put on muscle mass and, you know, get lean and just try to have low body fat percentage, or if it is literally just bulk up, put on as much muscle as I can. I don't care how big I get, how much I weigh. So I can't really write down what it's going to be, but I can say right now, my current goal, I'm not going to say what body weight I'm aiming for, because I've been keeping it a secret, because I kind of want to make that its own separate thing if I do achieve it, and when I do, I should say, because I'm going to freaking make it happen. Come on now, come on now. But just know that right now I'm trying to slim down and still, you know, retain my muscle, if not add muscle, and get good looking and kind of, I guess, lean, if you want to say that. I mean, not really, but you could say that, I guess, technically. But again, who knows? Once I hit that, I might be like, alright, time to bulk back up and put on as much as I can and put on more mass and more size. And I'm not against that either. That's what I mean. So I can't exactly say which one it's going to be. That's why I didn't write it down. I just wanted to verbally say it to you guys right here. But other than that, that's all I've got written down. So if I add something else to it, we'll definitely talk about it in some video. It won't be another video dedicated to just this, unless this is at the end of the 500 days. We will come back to this. We'll see how much of these goals we hit, how good we did, how consistent we were, just whatever the case may be. And the very last thing I have on here, the last bullet point, is to continue past day 500. So once I hit my 500 day goal, I want to keep on posting. I'm not saying I'm going to still post consistently every single day, but I would love to keep on posting and post consistently. But I just mean I'm probably gonna take a break after that day 500, right? I'm just gonna be finishing up school, gonna graduate. I'll probably take a short little break, short little hiatus, but then I want to come right back to it and keep on building this community and keep on doing my thing, posting videos. Who knows? Maybe by then, you know, I'll have 100,000 subs instead of just 1,000, like my goal is. And from there, who knows? Maybe we could post 2, even 3 times a day, if that's all I'm doing with my life. And I wouldn't complain. I mean, I genuinely do love making content. This video is kind of hard for me to make just because it's so different. I don't usually just sit down and just strictly talk. Usually I'm doing something, at least, or I have a story or something I want to share with you guys. This is just sharing my personal goals. This isn't really something I do, so sorry if this video was kind of plain or stale or just had a different vibe to it that wasn't really normal for me. I don't know, it is weird for me to make it, so if it is different, that's why. So anyways, let's just quickly recap this. And hey, if you still haven't subbed and you're watching this, that would be insane to hear me mention these goals and not help a brother out. So please consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. Anyways, we'll just quickly recap over them all and then hop out of here for today. And then I'm gonna go film my second video for today to get ahead for Tuesday when we have slow pitch. So first thing, post 500 days straight, obviously, boom, gonna get that done. Graduate college, boom, gonna get that done. Fingers crossed, because if we don't, yeah, that'd be bad news bears for me and for you all and just for everybody. My mother would not be happy. Now we gotta improve our setup, get that high-end PC, improve the audio, improve the editing, just become a better content creator, really, right? And that's what I say at the beginning of not every video, but most of them, and it's in my original day number 1 goal for myself is to just become a better content creator. It's in the description every single time. You guys can see it down there. And then diversify the content, like we were saying, maybe even get to uploading double in one day, which would be insane for me, by the way. I don't know how I'd manage it, but I definitely think I could if I really put my time and effort into it. Just not right now. While I'm on internship, it would be a little tough, but after that, I think we definitely could. Unless we get that gaming down, man. I'm telling you, if we could record, I've got a whole series. I've got a whole series planned. I'm not going to show you which game, but it's one of these games right over here. Yeah, good. It didn't focus on it. It had high exposure. That's good, because I don't want you to see what it is, but I want to make a series on it. It's a game that I know none of my friends have played. It's a game that I know nobody in my life has mentioned to me playing at all, but I find it really fun, and I would love to make content on it. I don't know, just one of those things. Anyways, the point of that being that even with my internship right now and having this job, I think I can still do double days, because I could record gym content and I could record playing whatever video game it is for that night. Just drop my pin and then boom, upload both of them in the same day. I can make it happen. I know I could. It's just the fact that I don't have the PC to do it right now. So we got that. And then the next goal, diversify the content. Vlogs, video games, the IRL, trips, adventures, sightseeing, whatever it is. And then reaching 1,000 subs. Would love to do that by the end of this challenge. And then post past the 500 days. That's all of our goals right there. Will we hit them? Will we not? Who knows? That's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Day number 159. Come back for day number 160 tomorrow, which will be arm day for me. So if you're here back, oh no, not arm day, sorry, shoulder and back, my apologies. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow's video or if it'll be from 2 days from now. You guys will know before me. I honestly don't know at this point because I can post it tomorrow, but that means that tomorrow's video is going to go up on Wednesday. Do I really want that, or do I just want it to go in the same order and then the next... whatever, man. You all will know when it goes up or not. It'll either be 160 or 161. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you have a good rest of y'all's days. I love y'all. Peace.